Welcome to the Emerging Lawyer series at the Coffee Corner Show powered by the Emerging India Forum TIF and a tech partner, Prime Infotech Solution. Theme is Real Estate Risk and Resilience. We have with us Vanita Pandit, Group Legal Head at EFC Limited India. With a career spanning litigation, real estate law, and corporate legal leadership, Vaniti has worn many hats, each shaped by precision, purpose, and a passion for legal excellence. From representing clients in high stakes courtrooms battles to drafting complex commercial agreements and leading legal teams, her journey is a blend of sharp legal acumen and strategic foresight. Join us as we explore the woman behind the legal mind, her evolution from partner to policymaker, and the stories that shaped her remarkable career. So, welcome, Vaniti.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. Really looking forward to our conversation.
Yeah, so let me explain you the flow. There are three rounds: professional journey, personal journey, and a surprise rapid fire round for which you have to be very fun and quick as you will be in the hot seat. And here's your gift, Legal AI 101, which will be autographed and sent to you. So, friends, I'm Lion Amir Virani, host at Coffee Conversation and legal tech evangelist at Prime Infotech Solution, author of 15 books. We help law firms, corporate legal startups, SMEs with world class technology, software licensing, tech training solutions. So, my first question: how has the journey shaped up and any key defining moments you had, Vaniti?
So basically, I started my journey with practicing in High Court at Bombay. So after my practice at High Court at Bombay, I ventured to trial courts. I thought that directly venturing to High Court was actually not a good choice that I made because I had a lot to learn what actually happens in the subordinate courts to, be a really good lawyer. So I came and started my practice at courts in Pune. After maybe 2 years of additional practice in Pune, I started my own law firm. I very successfully ran my own law firm for a period of 6 years. And thereafter, I moved into the corporate world. And here I am.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, so Vaniti, how do you balance legal risk with business goals when you're advising top management?
See, it is my firm belief that legal should always align with business, not the other way around. Because obviously, for any company or a business house, uh, the business is most important because that is what is going to get money into the company. That is all what is going to keep the company running. So basically, I keep that in mind. I assess situations accordingly, and I have my pointers and alternatives ready, and that is how I advise the business and the management regarding any particular transaction.
So, Vaniti, how do you go about standardizing contracts across departments without compromising on legal depth?
So I believe that standardization of contracts, especially in big companies. Now we are a listed company, okay. The strength of the legal team depends on standardization of the contracts. Now today I stand on a legacy of almost 500 to 600 contracts. Just imagine each contract being different, okay. Everyone will go crazy. So the first thing I did when I stepped into AFC was I standardized almost every type of contract that I could come across. We mostly deal with service level agreements, be it demand notices, be it pleadings, so be it intercompany documents. So you have a standard template, and what do you do is you leave the scope to just alter the factual situation, only the transaction description, the name of the parties, etc., so that the essence of the contract is maintained. However, whenever someone is referring to it, they don't see a different contract every time, so there is nothing left that is unseen, or which gets untouched or is vague anywhere.
Wow, beautiful. So, Vaniti, can you share a negotiation experience that taught you something new about people or power dynamics?
I think every negotiation teaches me that, okay. And one thing about negotiation is that there is one party who does have a upper hand in
Hmm.
every transaction. So, how I strategize it before getting into any negotiation, I always have a small chat with my business team. Okay.
Wow. That's good.
Sometimes the power dynamics shifts in my favor, wherein I know that the client needs me, so I know I have the upper hand there. Sometimes it is the other way around, wherein I need the client. So the power dynamic shifts in the favor of the client. So it is better that before stepping into the negotiation, you understand that particular situation and accordingly you negotiate. Recently we onboarded a company, I cannot like take the name of it. It
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
one of the, I mean, company, one of the richest companies in the world. So we, I mean, the brand name was so important to us that we were like, okay, let us accept everything. We want this brand name to be associated with EFC. So you see, that is how the power dynamics changes.
Yeah, beautiful. So, what's one legal challenge you have faced recently that pushed you out of your comfort zone? We just need the merits of the case, no client naming.
Yeah, yeah.
What coffee conversation brings, we make speakers comfortable.
Yes.
We just want how you did that so
So,
that others can get benefit from
yeah.
the
So very
conversation.
recently, we acquired a land. We acquired a land on leasehold basis for around 70 to 80 years, and we paid a very heavy premium for it. So we were negotiating the agreement to lease for that particular land. So
Mhm.
how the deal was structured, that we pay a very heavy one-time premium, and every year we pay an amount of rent, which is a penny amount, very very nominal amount in the face of the premium. So there were certain terms in the agreement which stated that in case I fail to pay that amount, my agreement will terminate. So we had like tough negotiations, lot of to and fro on it, because it is like I am paying 99 rupees and only 1 rupee is due to you. For that 1 rupee due, you cannot cancel the entire deal and forfeit my 99 rupees. So yeah, we had like a lot of to and fro. Finally we got into some sort of a mutual understanding, and the matter was sorted. So that was a very tough situation which we recently faced.
Beautiful. So, as a leader, how do you ensure your legal team feels supported, especially during high pressure situations?
So basically, for me, I mean, for me, my legal team is not somewhere like, I am somewhere above and they are somewhere below me. They're my friends, they're my colleagues. So everyone does all the work equally. So it is not like, okay, I am not going to do any printing and xeroxing and you are my junior, so you are supposed to do it. So whenever situation of like this arises, which is very often in our company, okay, almost every day, so we all divide the work equally. I mean it is not like, okay, we have very fixed responsibilities. I'm the leader, I'm just going to give you instructions and you're supposed to follow. So you are equally working as a team, so you do all the work with them, be it sending emails. Sometimes you have to take printout, sometimes you have to do scanning, sometimes you have to do reminder emails. So yeah, you are one of them. So that is how you ensure that everyone gives their best.
Wow. So, Vaniti, you have created policies for HR, construction, and other teams. How do you ensure these stay inclusive, practical, and legally sound?
Go by the book, very importantly. Okay. So every policy is governed by a particular statute. For example, say I'm framing a HR policy. So I will, in a corporate structure, I will look into the Stop Shop and Establishments Act. What does the leave policy look like? Then what does the maternity policy look like? Then what are the posh policy looks like? And especially what all is required and applicable to me as an organization, holding a particular strength of employees. So go by the book and accordingly practically pick up pointers which are suited to your organization. So recently I framed a policy, a health safety and environment policy for one of our divisions which are into interior designing. So for that I referred to BOCWA Act, that is Bombay Workers and Constructions Act. So I know that what is the nature of the work my firm does and what are the relevant provisions in that particular act that is applicable to me, which then I will incorporate in the policy in a practical format. So that is how you go about policy framework.
Wow. Okay. So, Vaniti, how different is in-house corporate law from being a practicing lawyer in court? What shifts did you have to make while coming from law firm background and now in-house?
Crazy mindset shift, totally different worlds. Okay, so in courts it's like you are the boss, you are an independent thinker, you have to only think in the interest of the one individual client you're representing. In-house it is nothing like that. You have to keep, I think, 50 people pleased at the same time. You have to take approval for every change in if, the but from everyone. You need to have everything documented over the email. So totally different worlds. Yes, it took me some time to adjust to all of this, but yes, now I'm totally, become a pro.
That's wonderful. Okay. So, Vaniti, who has influenced you personally and professionally and what were the key learnings?
So I say my legal guru is my senior, that is Mr. Advocate SK Jain. So I practiced with him for almost 2 years. And law is taught in the law school. However, how to be a lawyer is what I learned from him. Like, where you have to show your strengths, how you have to deal with the weaknesses, how you're supposed to deal with the clients, how you're supposed to talk with them, how you're supposed to make them feel at ease. So basically, how you're supposed to be a lawyer is what I learned from him, and I look up to him till date.
Wow. So, what are the key elements uh, for a legal head or in-house counsel, senior, with the stakeholders and the management people?
So I feel, as keeping in mind your first question, first of all, you have to be very aligned with the business. Okay,
Hmm.
so you do not go around imposing legal provisions everywhere. Ke ye nahi ho sakta, wo nahi ho sakta. You have to have a positive approach, and you need to bring out ways and measures to make things happen, rather than being negative. That our law is very versatile, I feel. We have so many statutes, we have so many legal provisions, and there are always alternates available. You just need to think out of the box and be ready with those alternatives, so wherein your business thrives and everyone is happy.
Wow. So, we saw a post on your LinkedIn profile for Women's Day. A different kind of Women's Day was celebrated at EFC with
Yes.
Seva Sayog.
Yes.
Uh, so, briefly tell us uh, why did your company select Seva Sayog and how was the experience?
So it was really a wonderful experience. And instead of having the very typical office celebration, all of us women really enjoyed. So it is basically an NGO which helps women, who they teach them soft skills, wherein women who are poor, they can learn some soft skills like making some artifacts or something, and like handbags and all of that, and they can make a living for themselves, they can be independent. So we went to this, and they also helped us in making fridge magnets. So we all got together, and these women taught us how to make fridge magnets, and we made these wonderful magnets, and they are all adorning our fridges in the house right now. So definitely a wonderful experience, and rather we have told our HR team that we definitely look forward to such functions rather than having more of office celebrations. Everyone loved it.
That was beautiful. Okay. So, my last question for your professional journey round: how has technology helped you and your experience in using the different legal tech tools?
I think AI is a totally game changer. Okay. I am totally in line with AI. I use like all the possible AI apps every day for all my day to day activities as well. For me personally, what I feel, I like Claude for, drafting. it really helps in drafting. Then Perplexity for research, then Gamma for making PPTs. I even tell my team members to be very open to using AI tools wherever it can help them. And I also do a couple of courses on LinkedIn. You have these learning videos and all of that. So I'm big on AI and big on technology. I mean, you need to move ahead with the world.
That's beautiful. Okay, so let's go next round and understand Vaniti as a person. Tell us about your family and your formative years.
So basically, we are a small family of five: my mom, dad, brother, and sister. My mom being obviously, the pillar of support holding us all together. She's a homemaker, but regardless, she's the home minister. My father is a businessman. We have a small hotel in Lonavala. I'm basically from Lonavala. So my dad
Wow.
handles the hotel. My
Hmm.
brother is a civil engineer. He is running his own construction firm. And my sister is a software engineer. She's settled in US.
So let's go maybe down into your college days, Deccan Education Society. What are your memories and how did it help in shaping your career?
So just 3 years of college and three words to describe it. Okay. First year of college, full enthusiasm, full attendance. Second year of college, full enthusiasm for internship, zero attendance. Third year of college, compulsory attendance. So that is how it was. But however, first year and second year, I did get a university rank. So yeah, that was great.
Wow. So, Vaniti, do you have any hobbies stuck with you over the years that still give you joy?
Yeah, I am a fitness freak. Okay.
Mhm.
And I'm very happy about it. I eat healthy. I never miss strength training days, and that is stuck with me over the years. And nothing makes me feel great about it.
Wow. So, do you have a weekend ritual that helps you completely switch off from work?
Yeah, my weekend, I mean, we work all Saturdays, so I've just got Sundays off. So my Sunday is just I get up as late as possible. Okay. Then I order Irani chai. I love Irani chai. That is like my breakfast. I have Irani chai, and then entire day I just laze around the house. I don't like going out anywhere, doing nothing, just be lazy, lie on the sofa. That is my ideal weekend.
Wow. So, what's one book or movie that has impacted you?
So there's this book I recently read this series, uh, the Hidden Hindu. Okay, so it is basically a mythological book. I mean, it is about the 10 avatars of Vishnu, and
Mhm.
how the 10th avatar is already born before the first avatar was born, and how they fight demons, and they close the doors of hell. It was a lovely book. I mean, it is sort of a fantasy, but really enjoyed reading it. Other than that, I love one more book which I read very often, that is The Alchemist. So that
Mhm.
is one book I really like, that the real treasures are always hidden in your household. That is what I've
Wow.
learned from it.
Beautiful. So, what's one childhood memory that still makes you smile on a rough day?
So as I said, I'm from Lonavala. Okay, in Lonavala we have got like really heavy rainfall, like really really
Mhm.
heavy rainfall. So whenever it used to rain, we have these small, I don't know what to say, uh, we call it odha in Marathi, like a small
Mhm.
stream of
Mhm.
water. Okay, not a river exactly, small. So we used to have a lot of these waterfalls and small streams of water. So our parents used to take us there over the weekend. We used to be in the water the entire day, and it used to be raining and we used to be getting wet, and then we used to have that chai pakoda in that tapri nearby. It was a lovely experience.
Wow.
Mhm.
So, Vanita, if your friends had to describe you in one sentence, what do you think they did say?
Okay, so first they will say that Vaniti is beautiful. Then they will say Vaniti is very sincere and hardworking.
Wow. So, what are your plans for 2025 personally and professionally?
So I love my work right now. I love the company I'm working in. So I see myself growing here as a legal head.
Wow. So, what's your ideas of a perfect no phones allowed 1 week? What would you do and why?
So if actually I get this thing ever in my life, so I would definitely love to spend it with my family, because after becoming a working professional and not being staying with your family, you hardly get time to spend with them. So I would
Mm.
definitely like to go on a vacation with them anywhere quiet where there is like a lot of good food and a lot of good desserts. Yeah, that's what I would like to do.
So, suppose you had that opportunity in 2025, where would you take them?
I would, I think I'll take them to Bali.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, it has all those. Okay,
Yeah.
so my last one is a googly one. Describe Vaniti in one line.
So Vaniti in one line, I think Vaniti is self-made and Vaniti is very hardworking.
Wow. So let's go to next round, the rapid fire round, and put you in the hot seat. Your go-to comfort food,
Noodles,
favorite color,
black,
early mornings or late nights,
early mornings,
coffee meetings or long calls,
coffee meetings,
drafting contracts or negotiating deals,
drafting,
courtroom or boardroom,
boardroom,
uh, favorite tourist places or spots to visit in Lonavala. Your choices.
Tiger Point. Uh, then I love this restaurant Marquez. Tungarli Dam. I love Tungarli Dam. Yeah, these three.
Wow. Best piece of advice received.
Work hard and never expect. Just do your bit.
Favorite Maharashtrian cuisine.
Favorite
Favorite Maharashtrian cuisine.
Maharashtrian cuisine would be misal pav,
Okay. Tea or coffee to recharge.
tea.
Let's read.
Definitely.
So you did well being in the hot seat, and here's a book which will be autographed and sent to you.
Thank
So,
you very much.
friends, it was a lovely conversation with Vaniti Pandit. And for all those viewers out there, we are celebrating Mother's Day and we're having a panel discussion today on managing family and career. So, watch this episode as Vaniti has seen both the sides, being part of the law firm, own law firm, being part of the courtroom, and now being part of a in-house corporate legal team. And so this is what a brings to the table. Okay, switching roles, they can manage easily. Watch this episode. All those young women legal professions out there, you'll get a lot of inspiring insights shared by Vaniti. And if you're ever in Lonavala, you can visit Vaniti's dad's hotel. Stay there and enjoy the hospitality. Just take Vaniti's name, and her dad will
We'll
make it
certainly take a
a pleasant for you.
discount.
So if you want to be featured like Vaniti, visit our website, the Emerging India Forum, or our LinkedIn page, the Emerging India Forum, or connect with our 450 speakers. They would put in a word and invite you to have coffee conversations. So stay tuned, and we meet with another coffee speaker and get their inspiring, interesting journey. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great. Now the experience.